Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. It's that time. I'm going to do one of our college football predictions. We're going to be looking at our Week 8 matchups and the game that we're going to be focusing on today. One of the best rivalries in college football. There's so much buildup. There's so much animosity between these two teams. The USC Trojans coming all the way to play the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. We're going to break this game down, try to predict the outcome. The winner, loser, final score. We'll also take an in-depth look at our best bets for the game, the money line, the spread, the over-unders. First things first, though, before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win this game? There's so much riding on this game for both these teams. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment below. Click on the link, sign up there, and I would appreciate it. Sorry if my voice is just a little off. I'm still getting back from being sick. But we'll get through it. So it's all going down this coming Saturday, October 18th, 7:30 p.m. NBC. Number 20, the USC Trojans. Welcome back to the top 25 here. 5-1. Very good resume so far. And how about that win versus Michigan? The big knock on Lincoln Riley-led teams have been that they weren't physical. They couldn't compete at the line of scrimmage. What is Michigan's calling card? Physicality, line of scrimmage football, trench warfare, the offensive line, the defensive line. Well, USC lined up with them, and they outmuscled them on both lines of scrimmage, the defensive line, the offensive line. They were able to dictate the pace. They were able to dictate this entire game. They won it. They won it handily. They were able to buy time for Mayava to push the ball down the field. They were able to run the ball whenever they want. First string running back goes down. Second string running back goes down. They bring in their third string running back. They line up and they run it down their throat. Nothing was stopping them. Lane, Lemon, great wide receiver core, great quarterback play. They are rolling right now. And Lincoln Riley, I always say it in my personal opinion, I do think he is the best offensive mind in all of college football. Not one of the best. I think he is the best personally, but they're going up against the Notre Dame Irish here. The Fighting Irish. Marcus Freeman's team. Denbrock calling the plays. The defense finally starting to come around. They had the number 3 defense to finish last season. Their defense the first 3 games got awful this season. That is not the case the last 3-4 weeks. They have been rolling, shutting teams down. They just beat NC State. They only gave up 7 points to a very capable offense. The front seven's getting pushed. They have a very good front seven. They have one of the best secondaries in the country, starting to create some turnovers, starting to lock receivers down. And their offensive line, also one of the best in the country, getting a lot of push at the line of scrimmage. USC just got in a physical match with Michigan, and they came out on top. Notre Dame wants to play the same style of football. They want to out-physical you at the line of scrimmage. USC just got done playing that type of football. Will they be able to keep it up back-to-back weeks? Was it just a one-off, or is this a new physical USC team going forward? Right now, Notre Dame, 68.8% chance to win. USC, a 31.2% chance. There's a lot riding on this game. The Trojans here, one of the surprise teams so far this season. They're not surprising to us, but they have caught a lot of people off guard. If they drop this game, that'd be loss number 2. They still have the Ducks on their schedule. You can't make the playoffs with a 9-3 record. They have to win this game to at least still have a lively shot to make the playoffs, which is always going to be their goal, especially with the number 1 recruiting class coming in next season. They want to finish this season hot, keep that momentum going. Notre Dame, they already have 2 losses to the schedule. The most difficult first 2 weeks of the season, they had to play Miami, who's number 2. They had to play the Aggies, who are number 4. They lost both those games by a combined 4 points when you combine the loss together. That is crazy. They were playing competitive football with 2 top 4 teams. They lost, but they have no room for error. They cannot afford to lose any more games going forward, or they're out. If they could make it as a 10-2 team, the Irish will make the playoffs. 9-3 team, not so much. They cannot afford to lose one more game this season. This is the most difficult schedule for them left. If they get over this hill, everything should be smooth sailing on the way out. The Irish here are 8.5-point favorites, 61.5 over under. Vegas sees a buttload of points being scored, and I definitely understand why. Notre Dame minus 309, the Trojans plus 249. This USC offense, they are rolling right now, 45.5 points a game, throwing for 325.8, running for 226.5, almost 600 yards of offense every single game, giving up 21.3. The defense under D'Anton Lynn, it was improved last season. It's even better this season, and they have a physical defense. Notre Dame, 40 points a game, throwing for 292.8, running for 172.7, also very balanced, giving up 20.8 points a game. But it's the way the defense has been playing the last couple weeks. They finally got things back on track. Mayava looking like a Heisman-level quarterback. If they win this game, he will be catapulted probably into the top 3, top 2 Heisman candidates right now, closing in on 1,900 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's not a dual threat quarterback, but he is a mobile quarterback. He will run, he will take off, he will scramble for first downs, he will extend plays with his legs. And at the running back position, obviously, Jordan's banged up, Sanders is banged up, so it's all going to come down to King Miller. He had a great game versus Michigan last week, but they're very thin at the running back position. One of the best wide receiver cores in the nation. Lanes, Hine, Lemon. Lemon might be the best wide receiver in the nation. He's at least in that discussion. This is a team that can score some points. Looking at the hour, C.J. Carr, first season as a starter, and he looks pretty dang good right now. The best passing quarterback I've seen from Notre Dame in well over a decade. 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 picks. Great running back room. Love, Pierce, a lot of veterans at the wide receiver position. Facing a great house. A lot of guys back from last year's team on the offensive side. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a high-scoring game. I honestly call this game a pick-em. It's a 50-50. Flip a coin. That's the outcome. You can make a very strong case for either one of these teams to walk away with the win. But I got to pick one today. I'm going to go with the Notre Dame Irish squeaking out the win. It goes back and forth. There might be a turnover late second half. That's what ultimately decides the fate here. Notre Dame wins 34-28. I'm going to go with that plus 8.5, and we will go with the over. But like I said, keep your eyes on this game. This is one I could see either team winning. Equally talented, equal great offenses. Guys, that's our breakdown. That's our prediction for the Trojans versus the Irish game we have coming up this weekend for Week 8 of the 25 college football season. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Drop your comment below. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. Drop it in the comment section. I will respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. Click on the link. Sign up there. I would appreciate it. Of course, as always, thank you for watching.